Says you.
No, that's bloody hilarious.
So yeah, who's gonna go first?
Well,
coercion to try and intimidate them down.
well, yeah, Jar can try and go first to do general intimidation, or I could go in first to try and do the leadership thing to force a group out and fight. But that
Knock
only
would have
works
to do
on
the
one
intimidation. Like, Jar's not actually very good at, like, intimidating people with words.
Oh yeah, Jar's more of a charmer, isn't he?
Yeah, for some reason people don't realize that when these people call him a horrific murder dinosaur, they mean it.
Yeah, everyone just assumes it's an appellation and a cute one. They don't actually realise how accurate it is. Whereas everyone just knows Nock's a pent-up ball of violence.
Well, I could try to fill up the doorway and kind of defend people for the first round.
Yeah, I mean...
Could you bodyguard everyone?
I can bodyguard everyone I'm engaged with.
Yeah, no, if you have have like improved bodyguard, you can just flat out like bodyguard everybody that's around you.
Zex Tibus, get closer.
Everyone hug Knock.
Yeah. That's it. You know, technically, bunching up like this isn't a good idea, but whatever.
To be fair, it doesn't really
weapons, don't you fucking dare, Gray.
Great.
What? Grenades? What?
To be fair, it's not really, strictly speaking, planned for. We've literally just opened the door and seen this, so...
Oh, it's not like I have this. It's not like I have this fully automatic thermal detonator grenade launcher. No sirree, no way.
Now look at this Tom variant I found full of missile tubes.
It's only,
Sorry,
it's
I
only a
thought...
frag grenade. It's fine.
Shut up.
No, literally.
Well, anyway, I'm going to try to
no
intimidate them. I'm going to try to intimidate them to give them black die. So, what's their willpower?
Willpower 2.
Well, it would possibly be discipline, but either way, it's probably not going to be that much better.
Yeah, it would be disciplined to resist.
So that would be upgraded because of a minion group, wouldn't it?
Oof, so that'd actually be relatively high.
I'm going to say it's not going to be upgraded all the way. So, one red, one purple, because otherwise that's like massively over. That'd be two reds and a purple. So I'm gonna take one of those reds off.
And I'm going to downgrade the other red because I have a talent. So that is... Yeah, I can affect 3 targets and give them all 1 black die.
Alright.
That's all the minion group.
Yeah, because Toms don't care.
Oh, they only get black dice and not straight out surrendering.
It's not quite that powerful.
Yeah, we want that. We have to ask Mons to do it.
Okay.
Wait, are you also bodyguarding all of us?
Yep. That was my... Intimidation was my action, bodyguard's a maneuver.
He's going to...
We are assuming that Tibus and Zex are within range.
No, they're not. The point is, it's people it's engaged with. But Tibus and Zex are far enough back where hopefully half the troopers can't see them. And frankly, there's 5 people in the way of them.
He's going to advance to short range.
2/3 of the troopers probably can't see any of us at this point.
Yeah, they have to move first. Oh, they're going to shoot Knock anyway.
Okay, that's...
knock, heaven's door.
That is 3 range defense I have, because I also use my other maneuver to dodge.
Alright, you want to upgrade?
Yes, please.
Then move to short range. I'm able to fire one of these back.
Who's being shot at?
Knock.
At least it's not a crit.
Alright, and the other shot is going to go onto Hylo.
Well, if I'm
Hylo,
bodyguarding, then that's 2 upgrades.
Yep, that's fine.
And of
Hylo,
course, 2 range defense.
2 range defense. I'm going to upgrade. Do you want to counter?
Yes, please.
This has happened twice now, and Hylo's been shot at.
Yeah, Hylo.
The power of default.
A skin of the teeth defense works just as well as a full defense.
Yeah, the guns just actually don't shoot.
Okay, do we want me to go to try and leadership somebody out of the game, or do we want the combat character to go to actually start putting the hurt on people?
Leadership, I think.
Yeah, so then the other Tom can go, and we still will get the benefit of the
bodyguard. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, as far as I can see, I can only really see Hut Troopers 2, so I shall try on them. What is their... Sorry, I forget what they defend with. I'm trying to remember.
Discipline, I think. It's all going to be the same for them anyway.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's going to be it's going to be 2 red.
2 red. Okay. Are you upgrading?
No.
Okay, let me just see if I'm getting any. Yep. So I've got. I need to just double check and see how many blues I'm getting from commanding presence.
All of them.
I think it's 2. Well, yeah, but that's the thing. I want to be sure it's not 2 per 1. No, sorry, 1 per 2 ranks rather than just 1 per 1 rank. And this, kids, is why you make sure you actually know your character. It is 2 blues. Okay. All right. I'm not going to upgrade because we're short on tokens as it is. There you go. Troopers 2 is out of the game as long as nobody shoots them.
They're all calling their mums.
It turns out that's the mum calling hotline.
Yeah.
You know, you get sent off, you know, and next thing you know, you're in a horrible place and people are shooting at you, and you just want your mum. Everyone just wants their mum.
That was my actual attack action. As a maneuver, I'm going to take the strain to pop sidestep and upgrade my range defense by, well, give 2 black dice when he'll be shooting me until my next turn ends. And that is my idea. Also, Tibus, why are you in my slot again?
I have no clue. I didn't touch anything.
Where's that LA Noir?
Go home and be family men, really?
Commander, leave the leadership to me, I think.
Right.
Only you have the accent to pull it off.
And I think it's time to shoot Arcturus.
Hood's part appears to be beating video game references in terms of effectiveness.
So 2 red for the upgrades.
Range defense.
Yeah. Serp. Serpentis.
Sorry, did you say Zeb or Serp? I couldn't hear you.
Serpentis.
Right, so I've got 1 range defense and then 2 black dice from sidestep.
Zepentis.
Zepentis.
Yeah, to be fair, that's why I wasn't saying anything. I swore you were saying Zeb, sorry.
Zepentis.
Interesting.
They closed the door on us.
I would call that a good thing.
You stumbled into the cover.
Oof, that's good.
Yeah, no, I can't really complain about that.
Threshold.
Yeah, you sidestep, kind of go down to avoid the blast, and just end up in the corridor. And I'm going to target you with the
You're
second
so
one.
busy shouting at Troopers 2 that you don't realize you've actually taken steps forward.
Oh, dodged! Wait.
I get boost dice for that.
I still
you
have
shooting
sidestep
now?
active in my range defense.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's shooting at me again, because why the hell not?
Yeah, because
I
And he
stepped
moved
out
away
bodyguard
from me,
range.
so it's no longer upgrade.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm still getting my black die, but I'm no longer getting the 3 upgrades from Nox.
Do they get? Oh, they get 2 shots each. Yeah.
Yeah, the warbots get 2 attacks each.
I'm assuming you counter upgrade.
Yes, I will now counter upgrade this one, thank you.
So I think I'm gonna spend my turn dragging. Okay, never mind.
You are so lucky.
Have
You just
2
keep strolling
setbacks.
forward.
And a
I
pair
was
of brown
gonna say,
trousers.
I think I'm gonna spend my turn dragging Mons' limp body back into the corridor, but
No. Mons is performing a form of Bretonian dance that leaves him somewhat occupied, but at least not hurt.
His poor old brown trousers.
Keep just moving forwards. He can't get shot, right?
this time-
It's retreating forward towards the enemy. You don't get hit, you just don't plan where you're going.
Okay, who's gonna go?
Well, the warbots have fired, and the two troopers currently in play, unfortunately, can now see me because I've moved forward. So, perhaps if anybody's going, they need to consider dealing with the troopers rather than the warbots.
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea.
How far away are the troopers?
The troopers will be...
Probably.
The ones in the corners will be medium range, and the one at the back, who you don't want to shoot, will be long.
Medium. I can run up to them and start hitting them with my sword.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, well, yeah, maybe me and Valen should do that. Pick a trooper and go at it.
I'll go first.
No, you can go first. I don't mind.
Everyone's so polite. Hey, no, go
Normally we
after you,
just-
good sir.
So I would like to go after Valence so I can get my shots in before we tie up the toms.
What are you going to shoot at? We're not going to tie up the toms. Me and Valence are going to go for the troopers on the wings.
No, the troopers have no defenses or upgrades, right?
No. They're completely normal troopers.
And they've just about realised they regret that position.
Huh. No crit though. Shame.
No. One of them
I mean,
survives.
17 raw damage.
Yeah.
You read your way through 3 of them.
Actually, that's 16. I have Pierce 4. They only have Soak 3. That's an extra damage which shouldn't be there.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's still only one survives.
Yeah. Hit the button.
Alright. So, who's after Valance?
I'll go and tie up the other wing.
Son of a senator sounds like such a horrific insult.
It also sounds like a really bad English 60s punk band.
Son of a senator. So they don't have any defenses, right?
No. Poor
Upgrades, though?
troopers.
Any upgrades?
No.
Yay!
Oh. Well, I may as well, since my concussive does nothing to minion groups, I may as well just crit to get rid of another one then.
Yep. That's fine.
Yeah, we do actually have to talk about it, because I don't do anything to minion groups, nor do I do anything to rivals now.
Well, it won't be all rivals. It's just like these guys specifically. And kind of like Jedi, probably.
Yeah, basically anybody I would want to use concussive on.
No, it's plenty of like machine guns and stuff like
Plenty of non-threatening rivals.
that. Guys with miniguns, yeah.
No.
I'd say I'm not going to break it every time, just occasionally. It tends to be, if it's a single combatant, you're not going to be able to concussive them because it's not going to be fun.
Well, maybe change it then for against single combatants to like a free upgrade
Let's
to what
talk
they try to
about
do
this
next.
later.
Yeah.
Later.
Sorry.
So basically,
we
it's one of the trooper groups now, isn't it?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
of them.
Let's start with Troopers 1, who are going to scramble back deeper into their room and try and blast a rifle you.
Yeah, remember they have a black die for being scared.
Yes.
They should have 2 for being more scared.
Do you have fearsome?
No, sadly. I mean, he
Don't you
should.
have a thing where they have to make fear checks if they get, or is that knock?
That's
Yeah,
not
me.
who gets that.
I didn't go in force of this game.
Jenny,
I
any
sort of
range defense?
should. 2.
I'm going to spend it.
Oh, I had a look. The personal shield that Jar has isn't the same thing as the Gungan energy shield.
Oh, you managed to hit.
That's not good.
Wow, that never happens.
Right, have a group.
Can I make?
He's taking a full 6 damage out of his 23.
To be fair, that was after he had a stim. So
He should be at 11.
I think the only
Oh, okay.
who's left. Oh, me, for one.
There's also me, since I haven't gone.
And Zix, I think.
Yeah,
Alright,
bear in mind-
So, do we want to start taking out the toms? Because we've completely ignored them so far.
Well,
You
yeah,
probably want
everybody
to start shooting at the
Jar and
toms.
Balance can take the toms now because 2's out the game. Jar and Balance have their trooper groups.
What the hell was that?
That was
Yeah,
either a
excuse
door
me.
closing, somebody coughing.
Somebody coughing, excuse me.
No trouble.
I'll go next.
Oh, you haven't got... I didn't even notice that.
Yep,
He
I have
hasn't
not gone.
He somehow
Nobody-
took my turn. We're not quite sure how it happened. It was a game glitch.
No, that was Tigus. That was Zebwin.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
don't know
gonna
why
My sincere apologies.
So I'm
to
gonna
the
need to spend one maneuver to get into the room.
Oh
because
god,
I
why are
don't
you
think
going to
I
get to
had
the
really
room?
any good lines of sight on
Why
either.
don't you just go up to Nock? Because he can still...
Take my spot. Take the spot I held with a bodyguard range of knock.
Alright, I'll do that. Well, in any case, I have a better line of sight on them. Spending a second maneuver to aim. Gonna do the guns blazings for another 2 strain. And let's see, I'm gonna fire at the Tom without the number. So, So this is my first combat check of the round. So they're adversary 2,
Tom's are, yes. Range defense 3.
range defense 3.
Yeah, these ones actually twitch on their shields.
Yes.
And remember that they were adversaries.
Unlike the poor sods.
Actually,
The hats didn't spring for the full firmware.
They're only experimental models.
It looks like you're trying to turn on your combat software. Windows would like to
actually,
update.
I'm gonna do something interesting.
Windows is now
So-
updating.
I am going to use that aim maneuver to make a called shot instead.
Oh, that's...
And called shot, I'm going to try to aim for the shield generator for X-42, or where approximately it would be.
Look for the giant thing you see on a Star Destroyer.
Say, Gray, do you accept that?
Yep, that's fine to me.
Alright, since I have column, I don't suffer any any setback dice from combat checks due to the aim maneuver, so it's just at the normal roll. And, why not? I'll give myself a free upgrade, too. Okay. Oh!
What the
Oh!
Oh dear.
Oh!
Oh dear.
Your guns turn around in your hands and you shoot yourself in the face.
Wow.
You've hit something and turned off the force field that protects this entire station.
Let me look at what. So that's a double. That's a double through.
Those don't even
Did
have
you
it.
make both of my guns run out of ammunition?
That sounds like a
No,
good
double
idea.
this. Okay. No, double despair is sort of GM gets to do what he wants.
Mostly, yeah.
Are you telling me that you forgot to load your pistols?
I didn't forget. I just used more against those other machine things that are slag behind us.
You only shot them once each.
Well, no, like, well, out of character. Every combat round is 1 minute, so I blasted the ever-loving hell out of them. So, oops.
Wow.
Dex is going to go hide in the ship for the rest of the battle.
Too late. Zex is already here.
Yeah, the squad leader has noticed this, and it's going on her performance review.
Well, I got
was not
4
pleased.
advantage.
Could I be very pathetic
Add
and
insult
just say
to injury,
take
you
a defensive?
missed.
However, I'm going to use the
Hey.
3 advantage to
Yeah, you can still do the thing that you wanted to do.
overload the shield generator. So Tom Nothing has no black dice until
The end of the current round.
End of the
which
current
means I'll
round.
actually get a shot on it.
Yeah.
Yes, we got 2 people to go, and I'm going to recover 1 strain.
Yeah. And then curse. Right, I'm going to shoot.
And
Milan.
curse a lot.
Oh yeah. Can I make one request for the next round, which is I take the first slot, because if I'm not in cover by the time the warbot starts shooting, I am dead. Because sidestep.
Yeah,
will
that's
not,
a-
but I will
that's
have
a
no
good
black
call.
dice.
Right, back to you guys.
Okay.
Well, it's just, I think it's Tibus at this point, isn't it?
It's Tybus or me, and really it doesn't matter because the next people, the only people left to go are Troopers 2.
Who are not.
Who don't exist.
All right. I'm going to just. I have an angle on Tom Nill, right?
Yes.
All right. Then I'm just gonna shoot at it. It's what is it? 2, right?
Two
Two
upgrades,
reds.
but it's
Yeah.
lost its shield
Lost its
generation,
shields.
so no black die.
All
I think
right.
we were supposed to have dealt with at least one of these droids by now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what we're doing.
I'm gonna aim again. That'll give me another 2 strain. Or yeah. So alright.
Ooh!
Might
Not
I make
bad.
a suggestion? Give me some of those advantage.
How many do you think you'll need?
I mean,
of them.
every bit helps, but
Alright, then I think so should I go for the crit or should I go for the
I would honestly give all the blues to Hilo, because if these things have 30 wounds like the ones back there, we have 21 wounds to go. And a
remember
crit
I've
won't-
got Pierce 4 and that's plus 3 damage.
Alright.
So add 7 to that.
Plus 3 damage.
Yeah, I've got the I think it's called the blaster actuating module or
you
something
should
like
probably
that.
add that to your actual
Yeah, just-
damage.
Just
Yeah.
the old sheet, the main sheet.
Yeah, the Pierce 4, I understand why you didn't add it in, because that's actually more than
Most
what
people
the
carry.
typical thing might have, but
Alright, then yeah, I'll change that.
yeah,
Done.
that's for later. So
over 3
it's
damage.
actually took
16.
yeah, it actually took 7 more damage than it did.
Yeah, so it took 16 total. Which is not a bad shot.
No, not
Nope.
terrible.
Why did we sign up? We had a hole. The pay's not even that good. Right, back to Halo.
How does it even do 11 damage without... Oh, never mind.
Alright, so I got 4 advantage, or 5 blue dice, rather. I'm going to auto fire, and I'm going to
Miss.
upgrade. Oh wait, this one doesn't have shields, never mind. Auto fire
boy.
triggers twice, so that's actually 45 damage.
Ooh!
Okay, well, that's 24 in total.
Holy
No.
shit.
Auto fire triggers twice, which means it hits an additional 2 times.
Oh, 3
Yeah, but-
total.
That's it's 3 times 8. So, unless you got PS?
I was going by the base damage.
Do.
Does that pulse rifle have Pierce?
No, it does not.
Hmm.
Doesn't fucking matter because that thing's a crater.
Ah, that's pretty good.
Batman 1.
Okay, I might just preemptively claim that first round as discussed.
So basically, I shot it, or Zex ended up the last of her ammo on it, knocking out its shield.
Yeah, bringing down the shields, and then suddenly just a firestorm engulfed it.
It works.
I shot it,
Okay.
and then that knocked it into the firestorm that you just launched.
Okay, I'm going to pop 2 strain to take an extra maneuver action to get into cover here, which I presume would get me into a short range bracket with the warbot and get me in cover from it.
Yes.
And then for my attack action, I am going to shoot my rifle at short range. Because honestly, at this point, there's not much point using my pistol.
Did you just
Because I'm
go
not
within
trying
melee
to
range
stun
of
this
its
thing.
arm?
Sorry?
No, not melee range. It's at short range.
Short range.
Yeah, but it can just walk over to you and stab you in the face.
Yes, but I don't...
Yeah, I'm just pointing out
I would
what you've
rather-
decided to do.
Yeah. It's either get shot by disruptors or get stabbed by
A gigantic
a
knife.
blade. And as terrifying as it sounds, disruptors to me are more terrifying than the giant scorpion tail.
Which, admittedly, is probably a pretty good stance to take.
I will actually also be
Oh,
popping
that's
the...
right, guys.
I will be popping the 2 strain to take sidestep as well until the end of my next turn. So, the actual attack action.
What was that, nothing?
Oh no, don't worry. Just talking about how harmless those tails are.
Right,
Joe
so it's-
would like to...
1 purple for range. What's his defense again, sorry?
2 upgrades and 3 black dice.
And are you throwing a token down?
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm throwing a token back.
Stop throwing tokens at each other, guys.
It's so much fun!
It's really immature, man.
Okay! As I don't get to do a lot of damage to this thing, I'm going to ask for the tribe to disable one
Well,
of the
you could-
disrupt.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, let me think. You're right. I
You
could
can
disrupt,
actually
disable
get
the
rid of
disruptors.
its shields with 3 advantage.
And its tail.
Oh, and then have. Well, I could do that, couldn't I? I suppose I could always throw down the triumph to disable one thing and the advantage to disable something else. Yeah, alright. In that case, I won't take the crit action, but I will disable its shields and its sword tail.
Okay.
So it will just take that much damage and be done with it.
So they can get shot by disruptors at short range rather than stabbed in the face.
Well, I'm actually behind cover, which wouldn't work if I was in melee, but it does work at ranged.
Yeah, so it's going to activate. It's planning to fire 1 disrupt at you and 1 at knock. Right, the 1 at you, short range, cover, range defense.
Range defense 1, 2 black die more for sidestep of 2 ranks.
There we go. I'm going to upgrade.
Is cover just 1 black dice?
Yeah.
No, sidestep is. Yeah, I've only got 1 range defense, but sidestep is 1 black die per rank of it.
No, cover.
Hard cover that gives 2 black die is like military fortifications.
Yeah, not
Okay,
console.
fair enough.
Are you going to counter upgrade?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do you want to live?
Yes, I very much do.
You get to live.
You get to live, but next time it shoots you, you very much don't.
Yeah, the console is.
That's twice that's happened to you.
Yeah.
So, how long does sidestep?
What's Triumph?
Sidestep
I'm sorry, I
lasts
didn't-
until his next turn, I think.
Yeah. That's why it's a strain penalty. Gray, what did you say? Sorry, the console?
The console's toast.
Yeah,
Sorry, say that again.
It's me.
Toast. Gone.
Okay, thank you.
there
Oh,
is no
crap.
console.
Right.
That console that you used to be standing behind is, not there.
And we know that that's going to be the important one.
Naturally.
Yeah, there's still all the information on that one console.
Knock. 1 range defense. Anything else?